Good morning, Class 6. How are you? Today we are going to start chapter number 4. And today's topic is habitat. This chapter is all about the living styles and the conditions and the necessities of living things which help them in their survival. Today we will discuss in detail what is a habitat and what habitat does for a living thing. You can see in this picture what is the animal shown and where he is living. It seems very awkward, but this is really a true picture which is showing us that there are many kinds of living things, including plants and animals, living in all over the world. They are facing the conditions of their surrounding and they are fighting with the conditions. Now, a habitat is a place where any organism makes its home. And a habitat meets all the environmental conditions an organism needs to survive. For an animal, that means everything it needs to find and gather food, making a shelter, selecting its partner means a mate, and successfully reproduce. As this is shown in this picture, this turtle is living happily in deep oceans. So habitat is the place of our living. Where we live, that place is our habitat. So as I told you, the earth is full of living things. The life is distributed all over, in the oceans, in forests, in deserts, in grasslands, on mountains, and all over. So habitat can be classified by its type. Like a forest habitat is a large area covered with plants. Similarly, aquatic habitat means habitat in water, such as oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds. Grassland habitats. Grassland is a region which is full of grasses. And desert means sand dunes and mountains, and polar habitats means the mountains covered by ice. And different kinds of organisms are living in different habitats. Means the animals which are living in a desert do not live in a forest, and aquatic animals living in ocean underwater will not be surviving in grassland. So every kind of living species is well adapted or well suited to its habitat or home. You see, the animals and plants living in a desert are very less in number, because to survive in a desert means to eat less, to drink less, and the temperature is very hot. So the deserts have its own lifestyle. Look at the cactus plants. It can survive with a very low supply of water because it can store water. Similarly, camels can live longer by storing water in their back humps. A garden, yes, a garden can be a habitat as well. Look, garden is the place where we decorate the land by beautiful plants. So garden is not the place for plants only. The garden is full of animals living in it, such as worms, slugs, spiders, insects, bats, birds, amphibians, and you can find many of the reptiles living in a garden. So the garden will be the home place for all of these animals and plants. Similarly, forest is also a habitat for more than 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. And forest is not about the collection of plants only. These ecosystems are complex webs, means intercrossing food chains of organisms that includes plants, animals, fungi, and bacteria as well. Similarly, a tree is a habitat for the animals shown here. You can see many animals are surviving on this tree. So tree will be their habitat, and it is accepted and proved in a research that if we count the number of species, there are total 2.3 million species can live on a single tree. Look at this picture in which a number of plants and animals are living together in a pond. So pond will be their habitat. Can you name some? Now today's homework is you look at this picture deeply and then write which habitats are shown in this picture. I will be waiting for your solve assignment. God bless you. Take care. See you tomorrow.